Today we're going to look at reviewing equations. So an equation is a mathematical statement that two expressions are equal. That's where the equation comes from. Equa means the same, okay, means same. So equa means equation is where two sides of an equal sign are the same. Okay, when they're one side, the one expression on one side is exactly the same as the expression on the other side. So here we've got an equation. There's an expression on this side, on the left-hand side, an expression on the right-hand side, and those two things are the same value. They're equal. So 4 plus x is equal to 32. And we can actually find a solution and give an answer for what that x, that pronumeral, that value might be. So we could say, let's say that x is 28. That's going to be a true, and that will make this a true statement. So 4 plus 28 is exactly the same as 32. They're both equal. They are both the same. But we could also make it a false statement. So when x is we say x is 29, 4 plus 29 is actually 33, which is different to 32. It's not equal. So this is a false statement. And we never, in mathematics, we want to try and get true statements as much as possible. So we can turn this statement here, this false statement, into a true statement by using a not equal to sign. It looks like an equal to sign with a slash through it. So this statement is now true. 4 plus 29 is not equal to 32. And that's saying that both sides of both expressions, so the expression on the left-hand side and the expression on the right-hand side, are not equal. A solution to an equation is a value that makes the equation true. So this 28 is a solution to this equation. X equals 28 is a solution to this equation up here. X equals 29 is not a solution because it doesn't make it a true statement. The process of finding a solution is called solving. So solving an equation means finding a value for the variable that makes the statement true, that makes it a true, the equation true, the statement true, and that means finding a solution. Let's look at some examples. So state a solution to the following. So we need to make these statements true. 4 plus x is equal to 25. So there are our two statements. 4 plus x is the expression on the left-hand side. 25 is the expression on the right-hand side. And we need to make them equal. So 25 is on the right-hand side. We need to make 4 plus x equal to 25. So what number, when added to 4, equals 25? 21. So if we have this x here, if that's 21, then that will be 21 plus 4, which is 25. And 25 is the same as 25 there. So x equals 21. That is a solution to this equation. It's a solution to it because it makes the statement true. Now, let's have a look at 26 is equal to 3z plus 5. So here's the statement on the left-hand side. Here's the statement, the expression on the right-hand side. 3z plus 5. So we need to see what value for z is going to make this true. So we need to think about a number that when multiplied to 3 and then adding 5 gives 26. And we can kind of think about it. Think 3 times 6 is going to be 18 plus 25. That's going to be 23. That's too low. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 5. 24 plus 5 is 29, so that's too high. So let's try z equals 7. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. So the value of z equals 7 is going to make this statement equal 26, and that's going to mean that both sides of our equation are the same, and it makes it a true equation, a true statement. So lastly, write an equation for the following scenario. Akira works in n hours. Akira works n number of hours. So n is a variable here. And she earns $12 for each hour that she works, $12 per hour. The total she earned was $156. So that means that she's worked n hours for $12 for each of those n hours. So that means if she's worked that many hours, n hours, multiply that by $12 for each hour, that will be the amount that she's earned. And we know that the total she earned was $156. So they're two statements that are the same. The N times 12, or 12 times N, $12 per hour times N hours, is the same as $156. It's the same as the total that she's earned. So 12 times N is $156. Okay, so that's 12N equals 156. This is an equation here. We're saying that the amount she earned per hour times the number of hours is the same as the total that she earned, $156. And we could try and find a solution for this that makes it true. We could try and find what multiplied by 12 is equal to 156. And we can think, well, 12 times 12 is 144, so it's bigger than 144, so it's bigger than 12. 12 times 13, however, is $156. So she must have worked 13 hours.